So final update, new audio is raising serious questions about the Delta pilot who dumped jet fuel over several Los Angeles schools, soaking children and adults in the process. The plane was experiencing engine trouble and had to return to LAX on Tuesday. But listen to his exchange with air traffic control.
Got the engine and we have compressor stalls. We've got it back under control. We're going to come back to LAX. We're not critical. We're going to flow to 280 knots, and watch turn us downwind at 8,000, keep us out of the terrain, and then we'll turn back into LA.
Okay, so you don't need to hold the dump fuel or anything like that?
Negative.
Wow, I tried to read over this transcript multiple times because it's confusing. There seems to be a lack of communication. Typically when these pilots dump fuel because the engines are in critical conditions, and by the way, the engine was not in critical condition here. So technically they could have continued to circle to burn off. They could have pulled back up and dumped the fuel at 8,000 feet where it would have dissipated and it would not have actually landed on anybody. But Erica, considering in this situation that I mean, it looks like that the pilot made a mistake. Are they allowed to make mistakes in these types of high pressure situations, or is this just like a miscommunication?
I'm really hesitant to say that they are allowed to make mistakes, because that would mean that human lives could obviously be cost, or obviously be
Lost.
Excuse me. Yes, thank you. But you know, pilots are very much prepared for all of these situations. Like, it's very second nature. I was able to do a training in one of the facilities in a simulator, and all they do, because they're required to take X amount of these trainings, where every single thing that could go wrong goes wrong. I question if it's protocol to land a plane with as little fuel as possible. How is it even a question as to whether they should dump the fuel or not? And yesterday, I really did feel like we were making light of the idea, oh, it's just a little soap and water. These are children. You don't know what the lasting effects of jet fuel being dumped on them are, and now it turns out that a mistake was made. I would have liked for that just to have come out in the beginning so that we're not second guessing everything.
Well said.